Welcome to Springfield, where politics gets Simpsonized. The Simpsons isn't just a cartoon. It's a cultural phenomenon that has shaped our understanding of politics and society. For over 30 years, the show has made us laugh at ourselves, especially at our political system, with its sharp wit and clever humor. The Simpsons use satire to point out the flaws in our leaders and institutions, making us question the status quo. They make us think about serious issues in a funny way, blending humor with insightful commentary. The Simpsons shows us exaggerated versions of real-life situations, making the absurdity of politics more apparent. This helps us see the absurdity in everyday politics and often the truth behind the jokes. The show's creators aren't afraid to make fun of anyone, regardless of their political affiliation. Democrats, Republicans, it doesn't matter. Everyone is a target for their satire. Everyone is fair game in Springfield, and that's what makes the show so universally appealing. The show's characters are often compared to real-life politicians, highlighting the ridiculousness of both. These comparisons highlight the show's clever commentary and its ability to stay relevant. It's a testament to the show's brilliance that it can remain relevant after all these years, continually adapting to the times. The Simpsons continues to hold a mirror up to society and make us laugh at what we see, reminding us not to take things too seriously.
Homer Simpson, the lovable oaf, might remind you of a certain President George W. Bush. Both are known for their folksy charm and tendency to make blunders. Homer's lack of intelligence and tendency to act impulsively often land him in trouble. Similarly, Bush was criticized for his decisions during his presidency. Remember the time Homer became Springfield's safety czar? He made ridiculous rules that caused more harm than good. This mirrors some of Bush's policies that were seen as ineffective. Homer, despite his flaws, often stumbles onto the right path. He shows us that even ordinary people can make a difference. Similarly, Bush, despite facing criticism, had his share of supporters. The comparison between Homer and Bush highlights the show's ability to find humor in unexpected places. It shows us that politicians are human, just as flawed as the rest of us.
Marge Simpson, the voice of reason in the Simpson family, shares similarities with Hillary Clinton. Both are strong, intelligent women who often find themselves surrounded by less than competent men. Marge is often the one trying to clean up Homer's messes and keep the family on track. Similarly, Clinton, during her time as First Lady and later as Secretary of State, was known for her competence and ability to handle complex situations. Both Marge and Clinton represent a level-headedness and pragmatism that is often missing in the world of politics. Marge's frustration with the antics of her family mirrors the frustration many voters felt with the political establishment. Her ability to stay grounded amidst the chaos is something many people admire in Clinton. Through Marge, The Simpsons reminds us that strong, capable women are essential in both family and politics.
Lisa Simpson, the voice of reason and intelligence in Springfield, has become a symbol of progressive ideals. Her character, with her unwavering commitment to justice and equality, resonates deeply with audiences who value these principles. Her character shares similarities with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the youngest woman ever to serve in the United States Congress. AOC's rise to prominence has been marked by her bold stance on various issues and her ability to inspire a new generation of leaders. Both Lisa and AOC are vocal advocates for social justice, environmental protection, and progressive policies. They tirelessly work to bring attention to critical issues that affect the marginalized and the environment. They are often dismissed by older, more conservative figures, yet they remain undeterred in their fight for a better future. Their resilience in the face of opposition is a testament to their dedication and belief in their causes. Lisa's passion for knowledge and her willingness to stand up for what she believes in resonate with many young people today. Her character inspires viewers to pursue education and to be courageous in their convictions. Similarly, AOC's use of social media to connect with her constituents and her fearless challenges to the status quo have made her a role model for a new generation of activists. Her innovative approach to communication has revolutionized how politicians engage with the public. Through Lisa's character, The Simpsons has been able to introduce complex political issues to a younger audience. The show uses humor and satire to make these topics accessible and engaging. The show encourages critical thinking and empowers viewers to engage in important conversations about the future. By highlighting these issues, it fosters a sense of responsibility and activism among its audience, encouraging them to be informed and active citizens.
Section 5. Bart, the rebellious prankster, a cartoon Donald? Bart Simpson, the mischievous prankster, might seem like an odd comparison to a political figure. However, his rebellious nature and disregard for authority have drawn parallels to Donald Trump's unconventional approach to politics. Bart's constant rule-breaking and disdain for traditional norms mirror Trump's tendency to challenge established political decorum. Both are known for their brash personalities and their ability to capture attention, albeit in very different ways. While Bart's actions are usually driven by a desire for mischief, Trump's actions have real-world consequences. The comparison, however, highlights the show's ability to find humor in unlikely places and to satirize even the most powerful figures. The Simpsons uses Bart's antics to comment on the absurdity of situations where those in power seem to operate by their own set of rules.
Section 6. Mr. Burns, Springfield's greedy tycoon, a hint of Cheney. Mr. Burns, the evil owner of the Springfield nuclear power plant, embodies corporate greed and political influence. His character draws comparisons to Dick Cheney, the former vice president, known for his close ties to the oil industry. Both Burns and Cheney are seen as powerful figures operating behind the scenes to further their own interests. Burns' blatant disregard for the environment and the well-being of Springfield's citizens mirrors criticisms leveled against Cheney's policies. The Simpsons uses Burns' character to exaggerate the influence of corporations in politics. His actions often result in hilarious yet thought-provoking scenarios that expose the dangers of unchecked power. The comparison between Burns and Cheney highlights the show's ability to satirize the relationship between money and politics.
Section 7, Mayor Quimby, Corruption and Hair, the Blagojevich Connection. Mayor Quimby, Springfield's perpetually corrupt mayor, is a caricature of a specific type of politician, the charming but unethical leader. His character is a satirical representation of the kind of political figure who can win over the public with a smile while engaging in dubious activities behind the scenes. His character shares similarities with Rod Blagojevich, the former governor of Illinois, who was impeached and removed from office for corruption charges. Blagojevich's downfall was a significant event in American politics, highlighting the pervasive issue of corruption. Both Quimby and Blagojevich were known for their charisma and their ability to charm voters. They had a knack for connecting with the public, making promises and presenting themselves as champions of the people. However, beneath the surface lay a pattern of self-dealing and abuse of power. Their public personas were a facade, hiding their true intentions and actions. Quimby's constant scandals and blatant disregard for the law mirror Blagojevich's legal troubles. Both figures faced significant legal consequences for their actions, serving as cautionary tales. The Simpsons uses Quimby's character to satirize political corruption and the failings of the electoral system. Through humor and exaggeration, the show sheds light on serious issues. His continued re-election, despite his obvious flaws, highlights the apathy and cynicism that can plague the electorate. It raises questions about voter awareness and the effectiveness of the democratic process. The comparison between Quimby and Blagojevich reminds us that corruption can exist at all levels of government. It serves as a reminder to remain vigilant and hold our leaders accountable.
Section 8. Ned Flanders, Springfield's saintly conservative, a touch of Santorum. Ned Flanders, Springfield's eternally optimistic and devoutly religious neighbor, represents a certain brand of social conservatism. His character draws comparisons to Rick Santorum, a former U.S. senator known for his socially conservative views. Both Flanders and Santorum are known for their strong religious beliefs and their advocacy for traditional family values. Their views often clash with more liberal perspectives on issues such as same-sex marriage and abortion. The Simpsons uses Flanders' character to satirize the sometimes overbearing nature of religious conservatism, his attempts to impose his beliefs on others, and his discomfort with anything remotely secular provide humor, while also prompting reflection on the role of religion in society. The comparison between Flanders and Santorum highlights the show's ability to find humor in the clash of ideologies.
Section 9. The Simpsons. Making us laugh and think about politics. The Simpsons has mastered the art of political satire. The show uses humor to hold up a mirror to our political system, exposing its flaws and hypocrisies. By exaggerating real-life situations and drawing parallels between fictional characters and real-life politicians, The Simpsons encourages us to think critically about the world around us. The show's longevity is a testament to its ability to remain relevant. Despite changing political landscapes, The Simpsons continues to find new ways to satirize the powerful and give a voice to the marginalized. The Simpsons reminds us that it's okay to laugh at the absurdity of politics. In fact, laughter can be a powerful tool for social commentary. By making us laugh, The Simpsons makes us think, and in doing so, it encourages us to become more engaged citizens.